On this week's show, we meet a couple whose lifestyle combines full-time RVing with running a full-time business. We'll meet with Steve and Bonnie Gibbons and find out how they managed to run a successful kayak business and still average over 26,000 miles a year in their Airstream. Also, we'll revisit one of Jeff's favorite RV destinations, Lake Chelan in north central Washington State. Then, Mark and Dawn Polk from RV Education 101 show us how to install a cellular signal booster. And we also get some tips on cleaning the outside of your RV. These stories and more on this week's Rollin On TV. Rollin On TV is brought to you by Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. Closed and Spanish captioning, where available, is sponsored by Jayco. At Jayco, we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. I'm sure many of you have seen their travel and adventure articles on our website, and this week we introduce you to Steve and Bonnie Gibbons, full-time business people and full-time RVers. So how do they manage to combine their love of RVing, kayaking, and travel into a dream lifestyle?
Bonnie and I met about 13 years ago, and we started Scappoose Bay Kayaking about 12 years ago. We happened to come into this area to go kayaking into the beautiful bay, recognized that we really liked it, and thought it would be a perfect place to open up a kayaking shop. So we found the people that had this building available for rent, contacted them, and within a month or so had rented the building, went out and bought some kayaks, and away we went. And we found out that the kayaking rental was such a good business that we quit our other jobs, and we've been doing it practically every day for the last 12 years.
As Steve and Bonnie found out, that was only the beginning.
What happened with us is when we first rented our first 6 boats, the customers that rented came in and said, "Boy, we really like those boats. Do you sell them?" And I said, "Well, I don't today, but I will tomorrow." And what we did is we contacted the manufacturers of the boats that we were renting and became dealers for them. And you can't really just sell a kayak, you also have to have a paddle and a life jacket, and one thing led to the other where it almost not only taught us but forced us into getting into the kayaking business greater and greater and greater because of the demand for having kayaks.
We are a full-service kayak shop. We do sales, rentals, instruction, tours, and just about anything else people want and desire. We also do stand-up paddle boards. We originally, about 6 or 7 years ago, just started traveling south in the winter because we closed the kayak shop down. And finally we decided we needed and wanted to buy some sort of RV to travel in, so we could camp out and stay in remote places. And we decided on the Airstream because we've always been kind of old school and liked the Airstream, the way they looked, and also the fact that they are probably one of the best RVs to travel in. Great on mileage, easy to haul. They're just awesome.
I think we've always been outdoor people and tenters originally, and through the kayaking we'd throw kayaks on our truck and go camping somewhere and paddle as well. But the convenience of being able to have a nice RV in tow instead of necessarily tenting anymore certainly made us feel a little bit better, and we found ourselves traveling more and more that way with the comforts of the Airstream as well.
We were wondering what led Steve and Bonnie to choose an Airstream as their first trailer.
We decided get what we wanted. We wanted to select and not settle. So we purchased the Airstream first. And from then on, we've owned 3 Airstreams since the first one. Originally, we purchased a 23-footer and traveled around in it for a winter and decided that we needed something a little larger. We got 5-foot itis. And so we purchased a 28-footer that we now live in. We've lived in it for 3 years. We're full-timers. In the summer we stay here at the kayak shop, And then come September, we'll leave and travel to all the national parks and national monuments throughout the Southwest, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, California.
We've been averaging about 25 to 30,000 miles each year in our Airstream traveling. We left the 1st of October of last year and just came back to the kayak shop to help get it up and running again for the summer, and we had done 27,000 miles. So, and all in the Airstream. And out of that, probably, I would say maybe 200 miles was on expressways. The rest was all back roads, country roads. My wife is the map reader, navigator. I'm the driver. With the help of a GPS, we found some of the most remote, most beautiful places, met the most wonderful people. And she's very good at being able to find old ghost towns or cliff dwellings or off the road kind of places that are fun to travel to.
Simply put, Thetford's Aquachem has outsold all its competitors combined because it's the strongest holding tank deodorant available. It provides the strongest odor control around the clock in all temperatures and conditions. It quickly liquefies waste and tissue and is 100% biodegradable. Aquachem, the industry standard for 50 years. For more information, visit Thetford.com. Aquachem, another great product from Thetford.
We didn't make the majestic mountains, or the rugged terrain, or paint the night sky, but we make it possible to see it all. Road Trek, America's #1 selling touring coach for over 25 years. Built with quality so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the destinations you want. Enjoy the peace of mind that only a Road Trek can provide.
So with being on the road for half the year, just how do you manage to stay in touch and do business?
One of the things that's important for us is that we do stay in touch with our business here while we're gone. So obviously everybody has cell phones, of which we use a lot, but we've also got what we call the Jetpack program through a local, or Verizon actually is what it is, and it allows our printers and our laptops to be connected to it so that we can go online and get all of our emails. We can research different places that we might want to go either while we're driving down the road or while we're sitting someplace in the country itself. And what's nice about that is that we can turn them off if we want to and have the seclusion and the stars, but if we did want to get up the next morning and try to figure out what we were going to do next or needed to communicate with our business or other people, we can do that as well. Being a little older, we're not as smart at it as maybe some of the younger guys are, but we're getting pretty good at it.
Let's join Bonnie as she gives us a tour of her current Airstream home and home away from home.
So when we're here at Scappoose Bay kayaking, we built this little deck and we can just back right in here, back our Airstream in here. And it's real nice because the step is even with the deck, and I have my little Buddha statues and all of my flowers that I still love to take care of. And it's nice and homey that way. And then if you come on into my little house, this is my little house right in here. And so Steve and I live in here. We're full-timers, and we've redone a few things. We took the old grandma fabric off of the valances, and there's nothing wrong with grandmas. I am one. But I just didn't like the old-fashioned kind of stuff that was going on. So we put leather on all the valances. We used to own an art gallery, so we've put some of our art from our art gallery up here, and had a new bedspread made that was a little nicer than the one that they had on there. So yeah, this is our little crib, so to speak. And we love living in here, and it's very comfortable and homey, and we've simplified our lives by moving into an RV.
Coming up after the break, we'll join Jeff up at Lake Chelan in Washington State. We'll be right back. Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com.
Exploration. It affirms that we are alive, demands that we are present. So let's put our work lives on pause, ramble out into the world, and share the journey with the ones we love.
For more information, visit lancecamper.com.
The Lake Chelan region is a highly recommended destination for RVers traveling in north central Washington state. The lake is more than 50 miles long and is a virtual water sports nirvana for boating RVers. Whether your style runs toward a casual trolling jaunt down lake in a small inflatable fishing boat or a high-speed adrenaline rush blast in a ski boat, Lake Chelan can handle them all. Copper, gold, and silver were among the precious metals mined in the area during the 1880s, but recreation is the mainstay of the local tourist-based economy today. Bicycling, hiking, and winter sports are also popular in this area. A stroll through downtown Lake Chelan takes you past restored vintage buildings and some interesting shops and restaurants. No matter where you look, touches of local history can be found among the more contemporary facilities. The city has also installed regionally appropriate artwork throughout the downtown. Someone discovered the Lake Chelan climate is just right for growing grapes, and now many hillsides are covered in acres of vineyards. There are 16 wineries located along the highways flanking the lake, and they make for some tasty side trips in the area. You have several camping choices in the Lake Chelan area. The Lakeshore RV Park and Campground is close to downtown and offers 165 full hookup sites. Wide, well-planned access roads make for easy maneuvering, and roomy campsites can handle about any size RV. A playground for the kids, lake access, and a marina are part of the site's facilities. The more rustic and slower-paced Kameh Resort Campground is about 3 miles from Lake Chelan at the northwest tip of Wapato Lake. 55 water and electric sites are neatly arranged in a cottonwood grove. Ample dock space ensures RVers with fishing or general recreation boating in mind can be well accommodated, and boat rentals are available. The campground store includes the usual array of food, camping, and fishing supplies. RVers wishing a more rustic camping experience can check out 25 Mile Creek State Park with its 21 RV spaces, 13 full hookup and 8 with water and electric. The maximum site length is 30 feet. Showers, restrooms, a marina, and a general store are there for your convenience. Depending on the size of your RV, you can explore the surrounding back roads and be as adventurous as you want to. Or maybe not. For a bit more excitement in your Lake Chelan nightlife, there's the Mill Bay Casino and adjacent Deepwater Amphitheater. Outside, there's adequate RV parking, and inside, just what you'd expect at a casino and entertainment facility. Camping, boating, wineries, and casino action are just some of the draws in the Lake Chelan, Washington area. It's worth a trip. For more information, visit our website at rollinontv.com.
At At Jayco, we're a lot more than just an RV manufacturer. We're all about family, and we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. To see our complete product line and find your nearest Jayco dealer, visit us online at jayco.com or just log on to rollinontv.com. When you have a Truma AquaGo instant hot water system, you can expect to make a lot of new friends.
Hi, I'm Jeff Johnston. For those of you who are part of our Facebook family, be sure to tune in to our Rollin On TV Facebook page on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 Eastern, to take part in our weekly Rollin On live show. We use our live events, brought to you from our studio here in beautiful Eugene, Oregon, to talk about show news and activities, to answer your questions about the show, and most important, we'll tackle your RV-related technical questions with straight scoop information. We also pass along RV product or industry news of interest. While you're on our page, you can check out past Rollin On live episodes to see what your RVing friends are saying and talking about. We hope you'll tune in to our Facebook page for Rollin On Live, Wednesdays at 5 Pacific Time, 8 Eastern, for some great RV information and a little fun. We'd love to see and hear from you. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Mark Polk with RV Education 101. I have a product that I'm excited to talk about and install on the RV today. Let me ask you a question. When you travel in your RV, do you ever get frustrated by the weak phone signal you get? It happens to us all the time, and when your business depends on a strong signal when traveling by RV, it makes matters much worse. Today I have the solution to weak signals. The WeBoost Drive 4GX RV Cellular Signal Booster, designed specifically for RV owners. Let's get started. When you travel by RV, dropped calls and slow data are generally caused by one of three things: the distance you are from a cell tower, building materials used in your RV, obstructions from objects around you like trees. The solution is the WeBoost Drive 4GX RV. It's powerful, fast, and easy to use. It boosts the signal where you are at up to 32 times more powerful. The way it works is an outside antenna receives the signal and sends it to the Drive 4GX booster. The booster amplifies the signal up to 32 times and sends it to the inside antenna. The inside antenna broadcasts the amplified signal to all the devices in the RV. In the box you will find the Drive 4GX booster, outside antenna, inside antenna, 20 feet of cable with a cable adapter, an AC/DC power supply, a hardwire power supply, cable mounts and ties, and a cable entry cover. Installation. The first step is to determine where you want the outside antenna located. The instructions recommend mounting it to the RV ladder so the entire antenna is above the roof line and clear of any metal obstructions. Note, this location must be within reach of the booster using the 20-foot coax cable provided. Our motorhome is 36 feet long, so mounting the antenna on the ladder won't work for our installation. I thought about buying a longer cable and running it from the back all the way up to the front, but when I ran that idea past the WeBoost technicians, they said if I wanted to get the maximum signal boost, I should not exceed the provided 20 feet of cable. I want the booster closer to the front of the RV, so my solution was to remove an antenna I installed several years ago that we no longer use on the roof and replace it with the WeBoost antenna. The instructions recommend drilling a 1-inch hole toward the top of the RV that will go to the desired location of the booster. Since I am using the old antenna location, I can route the cable through the existing hole in the roof directly from the cabinet where I want the booster located. Now I just need to connect the RG6 cable to the outside antenna and install the antenna on the roof. You can see here I have a cable entry plate cover so I can seal the cable and plate at the roof. The location for the booster is the cabinet above the driver's seat in the RV. The booster has a mounting bracket that can be used to mount it at the desired location. The booster needs to be located near a power source and where the 20-foot supplied RG6 cable can reach the booster. Next, fasten the smaller SMA connection to the outside antenna port on the booster. Connect the 13-foot RG58 cable to the inside antenna port on the booster. Route the cable where you want to receive the boosted signal. Connect the inside antenna to the cable. I resealed the cable and entry cover on the roof and the installation is complete. To measure the booster performance, I'm going to follow the instructions in the user manual. First, put the phone in field test mode and write the numbers down in the manual. You can see the signal strength, -100 decibels, translates into a fair signal. Next, power up the booster by connecting the power cable to the booster and plugging it into a 120 volt outlet. Now I can compare the results of the booster performance. You can see the signal boost went from -100 decibels to -68 decibels, which translates to an excellent signal. That's a pretty significant increase in signal boost. This wasn't a difficult installation, but if you're not comfortable installing the product on your RV, have the installation done by a reputable RV repair facility. Now, when you travel by RV and need a reliable signal, it's not a problem. For more information on the WeBoost Drive 4GX RV signal booster, visit www.weboost.com. Happy camping.
Hi, be sure to join us on our Rollin On TV Facebook page, Wednesday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 Eastern, for Rollin On Live. We talk about the show, answer your technical questions, and enjoy some quality time with you, our viewers. We hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Mark Polk with RV Education 101. When you're traveling and camping in your RV, the exterior of the RV gets dirty quickly. The key to keeping your exterior looking new is to clean it often. If you allow bugs, dirt, and black streaks to stay on the exterior surface too long, it can be very hard to remove. I like to thoroughly clean our RV after returning from a trip. Let's look at some RV exterior cleaning tips. Use a car wash soap that is compatible with the surface of the RV. Use a long-handled brush with soft bristles to reach the high spots, and use a wash glove or mitt for the easy-to-reach areas. When you use commercial cleaners like Black Streak Remover, always read the instructions for best cleaning results and to protect the RV's paint and graphics from possible damage. Rinse the area you plan to wash first. Always wash from the top down. When you're rinsing the soap from the surface, avoid spraying water in any of the appliance vents. You have probably heard lots of ideas for removing dead bugs from the front of your RV, but the best advice I can offer is to clean it as soon as possible and use lots of water on the front of the RV to help make the chore of removing bugs and road debris easier. I have had decent luck with bug and tar remover products too. Well, there you have it, a nice clean RV until you head out on another RV trip. Happy camping.
We hope you enjoyed this week's program. And for more information on anything you saw on the show, along with additional videos and stories from current and past shows, visit our website at rollinontv.com. You can also join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. As usual, this has been another fun production. For the latest up-to-the-minute RV news, visit our media partners at rvbusiness.com. If you're into RVing or just appreciate vintage vehicles, be sure to set your GPS for the RV MH Hall of Fame in Elkhart, Indiana. This museum houses the largest collection of vintage RVs and trailers dating as far back as 1916. For more information, visit their website at rvmhhalloffame.org.